I kind of do remember where we are. We were sneaking to the castle, I believe. There we go. And I finally found out how to damage those, elementals, or not the elementals, whatever they were. Wait, so where are we? Alright, that's where I need to go, so go check up there first. So yeah, this door. Hey, Jen. Had a good stream, I hope? Oh yeah, give me a second. I always forget to do this. There we go. Yeah, hopefully having fun streaming that Red Dead 2. Okay, I'm not going that way. So there we go. We've explored this section. Audio levels are okay? I think so. Oh, cutscene. What the heck is that?
Well, well, well. It looks like our metaphorical mousetrap has succeeded in catching the big cheese.
Oh, is he? Oh no, we're back in time. That's right.
Duke Delau, if I am not mistaken. Prepare to meet your maker. No!
No.
But before you die, I just...
Grandfather, are you all right?
Mew, why are you here? Father Yggdra sent us, sire, in a manner of speaking. I see. Thank you.
Take the Archduke. If you can make it out of town, you will find our troops encamped on Greydale Plain. His Excellency will be safe there.
You got it.
Oh.
Grandfather, we must go.
And the old Russian elves. Hmm? Oh yeah, what happened to this guy? They just pushed him over. Oh, excuse me. They just pushed him over, right?
A perfectly good monologue.
He's the best character in this game so far.
Pardon this momentary hardship, Excellency. Greydale Plain is not far.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Come on, before the Magi catch up.
We should avoid battle at all costs.
So if we're back in the timeline, hopefully he doesn't get killed off again. He's one of the few characters that actually has a personality in this game. Sorry, I kind of like that. Perfectly good monologue ruined. Okay, I'm going all the way back out there. I'm guessing I still can't go here. Yep. Okay, yeah, get away. Oh yeah, and the select button lets you change character in battle. Gotta remember that. I should have looked that up at the very beginning of the game. Well, I mean, I think they did tell me at the beginning of the game, but I forgot right away. Here we go.
Let's do this.
And what were you again? Oh. No, you're not that. Are you Slash? You're not Slash. Okay, you're Strike.
Okay, let's get out of here.
How? No, I gotta go cross. I gotta go cross and across. Then snake. Yeah, down like that. Okay, so up here. Yeah, so we completed DSX yesterday. Am I going? No, not up here. So just completing the first of the 3 DLCs now. And then that'll be it for Human Resolution. Revolution, whatever it's called. And this then just have DSX to fall to complete, and then I've completed all the DSX games. Including that puzzle one for the phone. I mean, I could stream phone games, but I don't really get that many of them, so probably not gonna bother setting it up. Besides Solitaire and Mahjong Solitaire, that DSX one is one of the only, you know, actual phone games I've ever gotten. Just don't care for playing games on my phone that much. And yeah, this way. And there'll be one series complete, you know. Okay, well I should probably fight you because I can now, so you know, get some material from you. And I'm talking about the big one over here, by the way. Oh, he does attack. Oh, he just got beat up there. So many of these little guys. And that big one is hard to fight in the first place. And plus these guys take a long time because they're blocking. No, not you. Oh, turn around. Oh, you. There we go. See, now that one spawned all the little ones. Not because it took so long to get these guys. Yeah, dead space on the phone. Okay, so now I gotta go items and holy water. Okay, so it's slash. Yeah, and slash is working good. Like, I use so many holy waters for each of the bloody one. For all of them. But there, I can at least kill them now, though. Oh god. The succubus have the freaking standard Japanese boob physics there. Why? And then... who...
Just had to fight us, huh?
Okay, so holy water for you. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're doing damage. All the trouble to kill this bloody thing. Oh yeah, I forgot my phone was charging. I should have brought that over here. It's a G.I. Joe IO War. Okay. Okay, G.I. Joe War on Cobra. Okay, I didn't read that right at the first time. That's a game? I don't know they were making G.I. Joe games for the phone. And yeah, I wasn't too interested in that Disney Plus, but 30 seasons of The Simpsons, oh my god. That is very tempting. Come on, stupid. There you go. Come on. Oh, no, not again. And now we can't damage it anymore because these stupid things. So there, you. Now I gotta waste all my other items. I really hate these things. And hold on, no, wait. Yeah, attack. Okay, no, I do have to use an item each time for every single one of them. I hate this fight. Item again. Hello? Oh.
Well done.
Come on. Okay, and now change character. Yes, I go to you.
I'm glad that's over.
Items, holy water. And it's finally dead. Oh my god. Soul fragment, darkened husk,
Watch behind us too.
2 undead sickles. Oh, those better be good items because to get them, oh my god. And well, hold on a second. Now switch over the things. So I can No, yeah. Do they have the 90s X-Men on there? Where's my holy water? Oh, nice. He has no holy water? He has 1 holy water. Oh yeah, holy water 9. Why wasn't... not able to see that before. There. And I'm Leonard right now. Yeah. Did Leonard always have a ponytail? Am I Leonard? Okay, yeah. No, wrong way. Yeah, this way. Oh yeah, that is a long fight and so many items to do that.
Well, we can't complain about being bored.
Hmm? I gotta go across.
Come on, at least try.
No, yeah. Yeah, you must have a lot of stuff on there. Okay, so I gotta go around. Yeah, so gonna see if they still have those Christmas lights on special this morning. Pick those up.
Those magi don't mess around.
Yeah, you can tell they trained for this. Every man knew exactly what to do. It had to have been more than just meticulous planning.
You believe they had help on the inside?
I have my suspicions.
Wait a minute, I can't go down here. Yeah, I can't step in the water. Come on. Oh, why am I to be striking? And then I miss, of course. Jeez. So yeah, I can't go down here. Okay, I gotta go around over there. Damn it. Get out of my way.
Quickly, grandfather.
Grandfather Peacock over there. They had a Christmas squirrel, which I was thinking about getting because, you know, I have that squirrel as my avatar for Twitch. It's a bit on the expensive side though. On special, freaking $60. Oh, come on. And get over here so you don't attract your friends. Yeah, see. I don't know how big it is. It's like a lawn ornament, so if it's huge, don't really want to get that. But it would be neat to have, you know, the squirrel. Just planning on getting some Christmas lights for now. Oh, okay. I haven't touched Christmas lights since 1995. Never bothered putting up any decorations.
Things are looking up.
Okay. You can go now. I also wanted to get like a small 2-3 foot Christmas tree with the lights built in. Just to put on the desk back there. Okay, well, spiders I can fight. No, these are the ones that put you to sleep though.
I am glad that's over.
I think for like 15 bucks you can get a 200 string light. I don't know, 2 of those would be enough to cover the whole area. It'd be nice to have some left over that I can, you know, string through the window too. I'm getting the multicolor ones. I like the... That's the ones we always had, you know, when as a kid. Oh, come on. Why does everything have to summon something? And with 3 of them attacking me, I'm gonna get put to sleep soon. Oh hey, they disappeared when the big one died.
My poor man.
She got stuck behind there. But yeah, with the Wraith, I think it was, even if you use the holy water, you can't damage it if there are the succubus around. So I can't just concentrate on, you know, killing the Wraith when those things are running around. I wouldn't have to use all those holy waters if they never killed off my freaking healer. No, he's attacking. Yeah, here comes the other one. Yeah, because the healer has the holy spell you can just use for that, but annoying.
You left me no choice.
She says to the skeleton. Hold on. Yeah, down here, then across there. What? Why can't I open that?
Grandfather, are you alright?
Yes,
That's where I came before.
I only fear I have put you in danger.
Nothing new there, sir.
We will keep you safe, Your Excellency.
Yeah, I gotta get down there.
You be careful too.
Then why can't I open this now? That's how I came here before. Does Grandpa give me a way to walk in the water or something? I hope not. I mean, where am I supposed to go if that's not it too? Oh yeah, these things. Do they do anything now? Yeah. Yeah, I saw the gremlin figures. They were nice. Yeah, I saw the tweets of them. It'd be nice to get those, but... Oh yeah, I still can't go in the water, so I can't go that other way.
You are certain you know the way?
Well, the way's right here, but apparently the gate won't open. So where the heck am I going? Yeah, you go over here, and then it brings you down here. I can't go through the water right there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there was a tunnel in the jail that let you go down to there. Okay, that's what you want to do. But why? This thing was open before. So I gotta go all the way back there. Yeah. Yeah, one of the cells you can make it down to the other area. I need to have to fight that again. These guys are back. All that stuff is expensive though, and got some car payments to pay off. One thing I want to save up for though. There's this capture card that apparently works really great for capturing retro things. But it is not cheap. These stupid things.
Things are looking up. Must your blood be shed?
I used almost all of my holies on that other fight too. I think I have like just enough left. Or maybe not even. Yeah, I think I have 10 left, so that might not be enough to complete the other fight. The other one that's at the end of the jail there. Apparently I should have made Yuli my healer. I wanted to make her my axe wielder, but they won't let the girl handle the axe apparently. Stupid.
Watch your step, Your Excellency.
And were we going to save, what's his name, father over here?
We want
May we press on?
Oh yeah, get those, you know, right behind my head there. I want to get a bunch of lights strung up. And then just snake them over to behind my computer where my retro console setup is. So they'll be, you know, behind the camera there. And from there to the window.
Just had to fight us, huh?
Okay, so which one had the thing? Yeah, there you go. Those will let me get back.
We need to escape before the real battle begins.
I think this drops me into a big room with a spider. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Oh, sleep right away.
things are looking up.
Yeah, so the score would be nice, kind of sitting in the back of my head there, but it's meant for a front lawn, so it's probably, you know, gonna be huge. And it's like 60 bucks, so that is a lot of money that I don't have right now. So just a few cheap lights I think would be better for now, yeah. If the squirrel is smaller, I might think about it more. A little crowded in this corner over here. Who am I? Okay, I'm trying to get you, that's why. I gotta get something on the wall in the corner over there too. And there's a corner on my computer setup that I need to put something there, but I have like a Canadian leaf there now, a maple leaf. That was from the Halloween decorations, but you know, the maple leaf, so it's, I can keep it there whenever I want. Why not get something a bit more for that corner? Why? It switched me off the main target. I mean, I have the thing right beside me over here. Not sure how the bidden frame. Come on. If I can fit on there. Finally. And wait. How many skills do I have? 16, okay, it's not really worth it. You were doing, yeah, you were this one. I wish it would tell you what it is. Is that holy? I guess. Yeah, that's probably holy. I think it was one of the later ones you get too. So annoying. Alright, so now we can get back. Took him a while to notice he was getting hit. And it looks more like a shrimp than a scorpion though. And that was like a shrimp face, had the antenna things on everything. Scorpion shrimp. Ah, he did notice. The lag. When he's down, you're supposed to be able to hurt him, but lag's a bit there. Where am I going? Oh yeah. Okay, there. These ones opened. Yeah, that didn't open it, nowhere to
Don't
go.
stop for anything.
I was really hoping we were done with that clown.
For New Year's, like, I guess I can get a little Happy New Year banner, but I think that's about it for that. Yeah, I want all the holy potions. Only got 18,000, so. Was it holy water? I guess so. And there goes all my money again. Yep. We have to grind some leveling just to get money. I had enough for that at least. Probably should have done that first. So now are we going to save the princess's father, or did we just come here for this guy? Because I thought we were just going to save the princess's father, but apparently it was her father. This princess, the elf one. Yeah, so I gotta find a fat squirrel. Oh, here we go. You know, a plushie or something, not an actual fat squirrel. But just one that kind of looks like the one I use.
Grandfather, are you alright?
What the?
Yes.
The Farian camp can't be far. Let's press on.
The leg lamp from A Christmas Story? I don't remember that. Christmas Story, that's a movie, right? I don't think I've seen that in a very, very long time.
Feels good to be out of that passage finally.
I guess save here again since we're here. I have an aunt that crochets those I don't know what you call it, but she makes me slippers, and I think she can make, you know, little stuffed animals and that. I wonder if she can make me that fat squirrel. Commission her to do that. Yeah, I don't know if you remember Cassie, Bobby. She still makes me those slippers from down home. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going here. And can I go there from over this way? Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably can go up there. So I can probably go over there. I don't know where I am. Is this the ballast plane thing? You don't attack? Okay, you're still cool. I should probably attack them because I need the stuff they drop. Neither slash 2.
Getting started.
No sweat, huh?
Yeah, so this way.
Is everyone ready?
You're different? And that one hookin or whatever
Not there yet.
wasn't slash. Trying to see if I'm keeping my head up.
Must more blood be shed?
What? That's it? Great!
Damn it. Somebody caught the attention.
I'm putting an end to this. Let's do this! Ha!
Where are you going? Oh, they went over there.
Things are looking up.
You're slash 2.
We should hurry to the Farian camp. What? That's it?
I'm starting to think I am gonna play White Knight Chronicles 6 times a week once I'm finished DSX. With both games, there's a lot to go through, so
No matter what happens, the truce must be upheld.
Yeah, Balindor and Faria have bigger problems than each other.
yeah, this one is slash again.
Trying to say your two countries can find common ground.
Right. We're all people in the end.
Perhaps it was a mistake to take so few guards.
Must more blood be shed?
Yeah, so DSX should be ending soon. Yeah. And in this game, it's on the same disc, so I want to play White Knight Chronicles 2, you know, just to complete this disc. And that is 2 RPGs and back to back. That is going to take some time. Excuse me. And the thing is, I wanted to play Painkiller after that, but I forgot about Motorhead. I was in the middle of completing that.
Guide us, Father Ikra.
So after DS6 White Knight Chronicles, then I gotta do Motorhead. Then after that, I'll do the Painkiller series. Motorhead's not the most popular thing racing, but I don't care. It's in my list, so I'm gonna complete it. And I mean, it's fun also.
Just a little farther, Grandfather.
Yeah, so Deus Ex will be completed soon. Gonna take a while to, You aggressive? Yeah, you are. Gonna take a while to complete all the White Knight Chronicles. Get over here. And I mean, Motorhead, it's not a long game, it's just about getting the skills. You know, once I get the skills down, then it's like 10 races you gotta do, or no, not even that. But yeah, well, you know, once you can win them, it's a very, very short game. But getting those skills to be able to do that is the issue. How long is it gonna take me to do that? But if I'm playing at least most of the time for 6 days a week, I can, you know, refine the skills to actually complete it.
Let's finish this. No sweat, huh?
Where am I going? Yeah, this way.
If only we can reach the camp. Then we'll be safe.
Yeah, out of the way. For Painkiller, there's the main game, there's 2 expansions, and 3 other, you know, kind of game/expansions. Yeah, hopefully it won't take more than a few weeks to complete it. Yeah, so, but there's... I've already played Painkiller in the 2 first expansions, and they're all good. But the 3 after that, I've heard bad things, and I never played them yet. So I'll probably start with the ones I haven't played, and which may be the bad ones. You know, just get those out of the way, and then just start Painkiller, and then the 2 good expansions. You know, save the best for last kind of thing. There we go. Tummy ache.
At last, the mouse wanders home.
Here we go.
Just as annoying as ever.
I will admit, you got the best of me at the castle, but you're going to get the worst of me now. I promise you that.
Well done.
Next.
I still don't think any of these makes it different with these guys. Yep, it's always the same. Well, at least, like I said, the first game and the first 2 expansions is fun to play. Hold on. Get rid of you guys first. Yeah, Painkiller is a great game. And I'll be running, you know, my original discs on my original XP system there. Here we go. Oh. Hello? Okay, so I guess I'll transform.
Wielder of the ancient sword, grant me your power. Verto!
I swear I will keep you safe, Grandfather.
Well, why did I turn break him? Yeah, attack this guy. Okay, thrust is working on him. No, I missed. Oh yeah, I got a new weapon for this guy. Yeah, doing better damage. I should have aimed for the other thing. Okay, somebody else got it. Oh, okay, there's you now. Oh, that hurt him a bit. Yeah, the strong slash. Quite a bit though. Does that use mana? Maybe. Where the heck are you going? Okay, not enough MP.
Hold me these bones, but I will not break.
Just had to fight us, huh?
Oh, he silenced the Duke or whatever. Oh, that hurt. And I should probably put some mana in. Just in case I need some.
Let's finish this.
And I'll give some to Yuli too. Not heal.
You don't plan on dying today.
Oh, come on. Wake up. I hate sleep and paralyze in this game. Get out of the way.
Don't let him get past you.
There we go.
Looks like you lost again.
I always have a sharp retort.
Your father or the Duke or King or whatever? Yep, of course. You knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, no.
Bullseye!
Damn it!
Now then, if you will excuse me.
Ugh.
So we did all that for nothing though.
Grandfather,
Ah, grandfather, that's
I
it.
won't lose you. Not when I finally got you back. Yes,
I am so glad you are safe, little princess.
Was it always raining? I didn't notice.
Do not grieve, child. Dying is not the same as parting. I will stay with you always, no matter where you go. Miu, listen to me. The enemy seeks to possess a great power, and I fear they will soon have it. Neither human nor Farian can hope to stand against it, so long as we still stand against each other. You must unite our peoples. Promise me.
like you.
Which is why I know you will be the one
Okay.
to succeed. You are kind, Mew, and wise, and you'll never be alone. Already, you have found companions who will help you fulfill your purpose.
But then why isn't she on my team? Why can't I spec her up?
But
I thought the other princess was gonna join too. But that didn't happen. They took away 2 of my characters.
grandfather, you said my purpose.
And yours alone. My brave Mew, this belongs to you. This is the Sylvan insignia, which only Faria's monarch may bear. I believe in you, Mew.
Thank you, grandfather.
Huh?
So is she a knight? Does that mean she's joining my party? Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. We weren't able to save grandfather's life.
I see.
However, this experience has shown me what I must do.
You have obtained the insignia then, little Mew?
I have, Father Yggdra. I will not forget the service you have done me and my country. Please tell Princess Cisna that I will rule in Archduke Dalam's place as he intended. Once I have restored peace in Faria, we will fight at Balindor's side and battle against the Ishrenian Empire. On
So
that,
she's not joining my
you
party
have
yet.
my solemn oath.
Thanks, Mew. I'll pass the good news along.
Yuli, thank you so much. I hope you find your big moment.
You too, Mew.
At last we can set about the task of restoring order to Faria. You have my thanks, White Warrior.
Hey, it wasn't just me, sir. I might be the tallest guy out there, but I'm not the only one.
Let me share a secret with you. 10 millennia ago, in the Dogma Age, a long and brutal war was fought between the Athwani Queen Murius and the Ishrenian Emperor Madoras. The Dogma Wars. You know the tales?
They're not just tales, Father.
Ah, as you were there to attest, am I right? But did you know that when Queen Murius died in the struggle against Madoras, she left something behind? 3 things to be used in the inevitable battle to come. She divided her power and locked it within 3 insignia, which she then entrusted to 3 sages.
Wait, so the insignia Miyu got from her grandfather is a piece of Murius's power?
Okay. So where will we find the other 2?
Count Driscoll of Greed would have had one, as would King Valtos of Balandor.
Yes, precisely so. And while the Retrospecticon hasn't the power to alter the course of history, it can be used to step into the past and carry back, or forward rather, the insignia you seek.
Cool.
Father Yggdra, might I be permitted one last question?
Proceed?
The night locked within your branches. The Ashrenians will come for it, as you must surely be aware.
You mean the Moon Maiden? It was her own wish to take no further part in warfare. Let Ishrenia come and tear me up at the roots. Still, she will not fight for them. And her ark was never here to begin with.
No one will harm you again, Father. Not while I still breathe.
My. I have certainly talked up a storm today. Perhaps I will have a short nap.
I thought he was the thing in that
Thank you again.
chrysalis or whatever.
I will repay this debt
Amber.
someday.
Well then, we are fortunate.
So he was just the actual tree talking.
Agreed.
Safe journey.
Again, I don't get a new party member.
But Skardine is a fine warrior.
Yeah, I thought he was that thing in the Amber there talking to us, but no, apparently he's the actual tree. Alright. So yeah, nothing important to say. Anything up here? And yeah, when that girl died, she took a knight with her. But we're not getting that knight. We're not getting the full collection of knights. I thought I was gonna have a full party of knights.
Let Cisna know what's up.
I guess there's nothing else here. And where am I going? There's an errand over there. To take this opportunity to ask Greed and Bana for support. The issue affects all of us. There is no better time to begin forging new diplomatic connection. Indeed. We've been working alone for far too long. I think it would be best to bring up the matter with Ban.
We really got to see Miyu shine.
Aye, she'll make a fine Archduchess.
Maybe there's hope for that truce yet.
Drain the power of the earth itself. Turbo device. Okay. Save so I don't have to do all that again. And make sure that mic is back on. Yes.
Fascinating. Queen Murias's power lives on.
I mean, I guess so. I don't see a star where I have to go, but it said I have to go to Greed, so... It's a Greed, right? No, wait a minute. Wasn't there an errand over there? Forgot about that. Yeah, there we go. And Sai, no Simon. Now let's try this again. Balandor is the name of the kingdom. Greydal is the name of the plain that surrounds it. Wait, you there? Come from Balandor? Yes. Please, you must help me. Would you mind talking to Simon here? Simone? She has questions about Balandor, and I'm about out of patience. Besides, I'm sure a native like yourself would be able to tell her much more than I could.
Moon Maiden, huh?
You. Are you from Balandor? That's great, because I have questions. So Balandor has a lot of travelers and stuff that pass through there, right? I knew it. It's full of humans and Epitourus and wargs and all manner of delicious beasts. Oh, and also, what's the official symbol? Winged lion. Oh my gosh. You have a flying lions in Balandor. That's the coolest thing ever. I did not know that. You know that? So now you. Oh, she's like a raccoon. This one. Show her something shiny. And she just about falls over from excitement. Never even heard of Balandor until yesterday. Now she won't shut up about it. Oh, another question coming. The question, I heard there's a city built on top of a giant monster in Balandor. Is that true? Oh, that's greed. Wait, so... Oh, I skipped that, sorry. That's so weird. If I lived there, I would say, okay, meet me at the coffee shop on top of the left pinky fingernail or something. What if you lived near the eyes or near the mouth? That would be so creepy. You know everything about Balandor, don't you? It sounds like the neatest place, okay. And since you answered all my questions, I'm going to give you Sacred Treasure and Elixir. There. Gossip air in there.
You know, I really thought we could save him.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one more over there.
Why we went back, but it's still gonna bother me.
And one over there.
Right up. Some things just cannot be changed.
Excuse me. You know, sitting back on this couch playing this game makes me yawn. Not because I'm bored or anything, just... Well, not all the talking to, I guess. Where... Is it you? I don't see the exclamation. Wait. I guess it's you. I've been more vicious than ever lately. This time the beast would leave you alone as long as you kept at a respectful distance, but no more. This activity has something to do with that unpleasant Father Yagra business, I know it. I was planning to go ask my friend Rain for his opinion, but other more pressing matters have kept me here. Would you ask him in my stead? He's our most skilled mage and the subject of botany, and his counsel may be invaluable.
Glad Mio and I had our little talk.
Sorry. Okay, so now I gotta find this guy. One. Okay, wait. There's one over there now. Over here. No, there it is. Okay, yeah, it's you. Madeline is partially correct. Father Yeager's dormancy is one of the cause and increased monster aggression. However, I fear there is more to it than that. I received troubling reports that monsters are going mad near Blanador and Albana as well. The power of the ancient is stirring, and I believe it's affecting the wild beasts. This continues unabated. Even our haven of Faria will be under siege. Perhaps you can discuss this with Madeline. I'd like to hear she has ideas to calm this scourge or whatever.
Wonder what Caesar's up to.
And yeah, Caesar. He was my elemental caster and now he's gone. Yeah, now the thing is showing on top of red. Let's serve this as a reminder to how much we owe Father for his long years of protection. Still fear we cannot wait for him to awaken this time. We are proud Farians and we must defend our land with our own hands. This may prove difficult, however. Our power is greatly diminished at the moment, and we've not the ability to take on another fight. May we call upon your powers once more. We need you to infiltrate the Lost Forest and recover the old mask. And where did an old mask come from? And of course, any monsters you can call while on this quest will prove a great boon to us as well.
Next up, greed.
Wait, next up, am I going in the forest to get a mask? I got a whole bunch of them going on. Yeah, so I gotta go get a mask now. Yeah, so that one will stay there, I guess.
Haven't you been this way already?
Okay, there's that one now. You're not from here, are you? Well, perhaps you'll be willing to aid us anyway. I'm sure you know about Father and the shameful state he's in at the moment. The sad tale, perhaps the saddest in our long history. I would give all to see life come back to our precious tree. I am at the end of my knowledge, but there is a man called Theophilus who knows far more about these things. Would you be so kind as to speak with him? Not me, then for poor Father. Alright. And where are you? Oh, you're over there? I mean, I wasn't yawning when I was talking, but once I start reading their dialogue, I just start yawning. Yeah, there you are. Rejuvenating Father, oh that's easy, well in theory anyway. You know, some magic can rob an opponent of life force, well we just have to do the opposite of that. Or so I say, it all looks good on paper, but the actual spells are quite difficult to get a handle on. But with enough time and research, I might be able to whip up something. In fact, that might even be a fun little challenge. It's going to take a lot of magic power though. 30 mysterious saplings should do it. And you let know that what we need. At who? Back to that one. Knew there would be a way. Although 30 is a lot, especially with things being as crazy as they are right now. Need to make your errand your... I hate to make you our errand boy like this, but you think you could get 30. All for the sake of Father. Guess I'm doing that now. Right, so these two ways are what? Okay, that'll get me to the Lost Forest. What was the other one? Long walk. Okay, check for any errands over here. Sorry about that. Oh, there's an walking errand. Though embarrassing to admit it seems the rebellion was the work of the Farian nobles. While they worked under auspices of Yashrina, it seems that most of them were simply pawns in the whole affair. And Zhao had near total control over them. The rebellion was entirely of his doing. As such, many of my colleagues feel that we should repatriate these nobles for the sake of Faria. Such a move, however, would likely face stiff opposition by the populace. And this group of betrayed Faria himself, after all, father himself. And I know you have done much for us, but could I ask another favor? Visit the nobles, listen to their stories. This is the future of our fatherland and the role. I gotta read all their things then. The group led, named by Jared, to find him, go to the west side of the city, then head north. Here we go. Another one over there. Sorry. I had anticipated this, but it's providing trickier than I imagined. Oh, hello, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you with my musings. It seems that introductions are in order. My name is Clifford, and I am an architect here in Faria. I'm helping with the reconstruction, and unfortunately our efforts are faltering due to a dire lack of building materials. The city has never seen such a war, and many of these buildings date back centuries. How can you imagine the difficulties? My current task is finding fish fossil. I have searched high and low, but to no avail. Why do you need fish fossil to repair a building? I know this is sudden, but would you perhaps be able to help? The people of Faria would be forever in your debt. He needs fish fossils to repair buildings. Okay. Oh, and there's two more up there. I get some of these errands done before we go. You have a moment. A little while back, I placed an order with a local merchant. However, due to all the recent chaos, I think he's forgotten about it. My order should be ready by this point, so I just need someone to remind the merchant that I'm still alive. I have heard that you are adept in such things, so I thank you in advance for your help. And the name is Ivering. It wouldn't do to have you asking everyone, would it? Fine. Come on behalf of Clovis. Do you not? I will save you the trouble of probing my psyche. I have no intentions of ever returning to politics. We attacked Father Yigra, the very symbol of our livelihood. There can be no forgiveness for this act. I will accept whatever punishment the people see fit to bestow upon us, and until that day I shall work to restore our nation. This is only my opinion, however. Elim and Eleanor are yet young. They may see things somewhat differently. Perhaps you should seek them out as well. I guess that's one we had to talk to for the other quest. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I wanted to put up a little goals thing on my Twitch panels there. Short term, long term. The ones I mentioned was completing and replaying the Painkiller, you know, once I'm finished with the games I'm doing now. And I wanted to put the long term one that when I've ungrade all the games in my spreadsheet there. Where am I going here? That I would replay Dark Alliance 1 and 2 on my PS2. Yeah, that one walking around is the merchant, maybe? Or that one right there. That's from the other quest we had. But yeah, I gotta, you know, figure out some goals to set. Just, you know, kind of stuff I want to do. Games I want to play. I don't really know anything else that I would, you know, use for a goal. Oh dear, I am truly sorry, but Martin's order is not ready yet. Her goods are being transported to me by a traveling merchant who is currently held up at Varia's main gate. Security is very tight after all the recent troubles, so I doubt the goods will be getting through anytime soon. And let's say, I suppose, you know Leon. To you, he's the head of the guard. He's the head guard over at the gate. If you could put in a good word for me, he might be able to speed up the process. Okay, so we're going to the gate. Gate. Oh, yeah, another one over there. I don't know why my nose is so stuffy right now. Well, I do have the heat on. The windy -10 tonight. Celsius. Speed up the process. This is a legitimate operation we're running here. Not some wretched hive of scum and villainy. Things have finally calmed down in Faria, which means I can't let my guard down for a second. People who sacrifice their security for a little bit of freedom deserve neither. At least, that's my take on it. So you can go back and tell this fellow that he'll get his goods when I say he gets them. Oh wait, actually it looks like that merchant of yours actually cleared the checkpoint a couple of hours ago. Oh, isn't that a kick? Listen, if you want to find him, I'd hurry over to Ivory's place. Back again. Where now? Oh, yeah. I was afraid I might never see you again. I must apologize profusely for all the trouble I put you through. That merchant showed up not 5 minutes after you left. Apparently he was stuck at the gate for days. Sometimes I wonder if all this security is just here to provide the illusion of safety. At any rate, here's Martin's order. Please bring it to her as soon as possible. He keeps saying Martin, but I don't think it's actually Martin. And I'm going back there, I think. Is my voice all nasally? Because I feel my sinus is all clogged up there. One more second. Okay, yeah, gotta remember to put that mic back on. Yeah, so a New Year's banner. I guess something that says Happy New Year, but if it's behind my head, then you know, you won't see part of the thing anyway. I guess maybe I can angle it or something, but that'll depend how big it is on that. It's just a one-day thing. I mean, I can just get some dollar store thing, you know. And then what? After that is Valentine's. Don't know how much I care about that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read. No, sorry, I didn't mean to actually. I meant to say your reputation as a problem solver. Yes, why don't you take this for your trouble? Consider the sample from my new magic shop. Charge drink 3. And that's 1 down at least. Was that 2 down? I think that's the second one down. Maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, then there's Easter. I don't know. It's pointless, but I never did this stuff in my life, so you know, getting little decorations and that. Why not? I mean, when I'm streaming, you know, I'm doing it for other people, basically. If I wasn't streaming just for myself, I wouldn't be hanging up Christmas lights or anything, because I'm the only one that would see them, so... Yeah, with the streaming, you know, kind of just fun to do these silly little things that I haven't done. Last time I put up a tree, Christmas tree, was in 1995, so... What am I doing now? That's a quest I'm already doing, and so is that one. Or errand, sorry. I guess go check, yeah, up there. See if there's some noble I gotta talk to or something. There's one quest that said you just had to talk to the nobles and that, so I don't think I finished that one. I cared very much for father. I spent my childhood looking up at his presence and gaining comfort from it. He always seemed so permanent, and I never thought he might come close to falling, and by our own hands no less. When Nazal first revealed his intentions, it was a shock. Such a shock. In truth, I'm not sure I've recovered from it even now. But that life is behind me now. I forswear the position of a nobleman now, and forevermore. When Farah is stable again, I would like very much to become a common citizen. I wish only to spend a quiet life tending my plants, though I fear that is a kindness that I do not deserve. Alright, so we did have to come back talk to him. Nothing else over here. Oh yeah, just check the map. And yeah, there's nothing else over here. Who was it that sent me to talk to the nobles? Because I have to go back to them to complete it, right? And she's the one... Yeah, that wanted me to get a mask, I think. And then the other one... Down there, one of these saplings. It wasn't these. I guess check up here one more time.
Haven't we been this way already?
Alright, so... And he wanted fish fossils to repair the city. It was not him. Oh, no, yeah, there's somebody up there again. I think this is the noble quest. And now the other one. What now? Has Clovis sent you here to gloat at our misfortune? Some more. All his talk of repatriation is nothing but a pretty dream, and like all dreams that shall vanish in the first morning light. The moment we conspired with Yeshrin against Father, our fate was sealed. Clovis cannot believe that we should be taken seriously in Farian politics. Such thought is absurdity itself. I will fight with all my strength to restore Faria to her former glory, but once she is well, I shall leave her borders and never return. Okay. What? Oh, now I gotta go. Yeah, I think that's the guy that started this. So I guess we can complete this one. Again, sorry, but excuse me a moment. Yeah, sorry about that. And they don't make Kleenex like they used to. All the pieces, you know, fall on my shirt after. There you are. Hey, Raptor. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, I had hoped my plan would provide Lady Miyu with some much-needed support, but perhaps I have been hasty. Very well, I will wait until Faria has recovered in full before determining what to do with the rebels. Time heals many wounds, and given enough distance, things may be different. We need not rush a final judgment. Regardless, thank you for the help. I doubt they would have been so frank had I had tried to engage them. Wait, what? Okay, guild points. I thought he gave me $40,000. Which honestly, right now, I need the dollars more than the guild points. Yeah, up late there, Raptor, or up early? Like 5:30 right now. Okay, so that's it for that. So I think the errands we have to complete now, we have to go into that forest to do. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to stream much earlier on, but never works out like you want to. Yeah, so yeah, I think we just go out over there now. Complete those two. You know, I was dreaming that on the weekends I would do 2 12-hour streams from 6 to 6. But that, I don't think I've ever done a stream over 6 hours yet. Down here, yeah. If I can get something, you know, quick to eat when I wake up, instead of cooking a full meal tomorrow, maybe I can get a 6 to 6 going. So yeah, the Lost Force, I think that's where the errands were. Yeah, it sucks when that happens. Okay, let's save after all that. Nothing needs repairing into any combat. Yeah, normally on weekends I have the extra time, so I like, you know, cooking something up there before I start streaming and that, but I'm a slow cooker for one thing. You know, especially if the chop stuff takes me forever. But I just like, you know, during the week I don't cook that much. Or at least anything too complicated. But then when I cook on a weekend, it takes all my streaming time away. I was catching up on a few extra errands on that today, but still. So where am I going? I need a mask, and I need 30 tree saplings. It doesn't tell me where the mask is. Or does it drop from an enemy? That's not here. I don't think that's here. I need 30 mysterious saplings. Okay, that's in Ballandor. Yeah, fish fossils to fix a building. It needs fish fossils to fix a freaking building. So I assume this drops from an enemy. So I just gotta find it. I don't know if it drops or I just find it somewhere. So, yeah, mask, fish fossil, and 30 saplings. So I think I can do all of those here. I should check my items in case I already have a whole bunch of saplings actually. Wouldn't be in key items, right? Oh, I got 4 fish fossils already. I forgot how many I needed now. I got 5 old mass. I don't know if that's the one I need. I have so many items. Do I have any saplings of any kind? Apparently not. Okay, so I had 4 masks, I believe. Old mask, it said. Cracked mask. I swear I saw old mask too. Alright. Well, I got no saplings. And building supplies. Okay, it doesn't say how many. So can I do that now? "30 mysterious saplings." Yeah, an old mask. I swear I saw that in the inventory. So hold on. Maybe we can complete those 2 right now.
Ready to move on? We've much to do.
Probably should have checked this before I left, but... Moment.
There's only one other place where my heart felt so unburdened.
Sorry. Okay, so... You are the sapling one. Yeah. So the other 2 I might be able to complete. The one right up there. There's returns, the old mask. Okay, yeah. Oh, there, I did have it.
It's my first visit to this kingdom.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading. Or without a hardy band of outsiders, for that matter. Here, please allow me to give you a small token. Old pelt. Okay, thanks. So I guess I could complete the other one too then. Where was he? Up there, I think. "30 saplings is a lot though. I don't know how often those things are gonna drop, or if I just find them by rummaging around. I didn't see any in my inventory though. I do need to level up and get more money though anyway. Yeah, I did have it. Again, I didn't read, sorry. And for your reward, I was planning to give you a bit of material here. I thought I would need for the repairs, but it turned out to be unnecessary in the end. Remember a bit. Sorry. I was thinking that I already read it because I already talked to him, but no, that was the completion of the quest, which I did not read before. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we can just go for the saplings.
Everybody's a Farian. Well, I guess that's a given.
You okay? Now I got big plans for cooking on Sunday though. I got a Vermont honey apple curry mix. I mean, I don't know what Vermont curry is, but honey apple curry mix sounds really good. Gonna make that with some. I'm gonna use pork because pork just seems like it would go good with honey apple. And then, you know, your potatoes and random vegetables. I normally just get whatever's on special when I put vegetables and things. You know, like curry and that. Right now, I think the only thing on special is green peppers, though. But yeah, mushrooms on special, so... The 2 whole containers of mushrooms with a bunch of green peppers and some whatever random stuff I have in the freezer. That'll be just fine. Providing that the curry mix actually tastes good. Alright, so we are sapling hunting now. And I guess, you know, just gotta grind up a bit anyway. I need money. And I need a lot more levels to, you know, get double skills on these guys because I lost 2 characters. And, you know, the game took away from me. I don't even... Do we just do the rounds, I guess? Walk around the map? Where were there enemies that drop saplings? I'm guessing it's not the fish guys. I don't know if the plant ones would do it. Does a wasp drop a sapling? Stinger, that makes sense. You didn't drop anything? Got some Aurora Borealis or whatever you call it there.
I guess this will be our last glimpse of Faria for a while.
We're going. What the? Okay, yeah, this is the way I wanted to go, right? Wait, why am I down here? Says I gotta go there. That's the exit, right? Hey, didn't I come out of there though? I mean, does it matter? Yeah, I guess if I'm going around the map, I can go this way. I just went the opposite way that I was planning to go. I don't know what happened there. Wanted to go counterclockwise, but now I'm going clockwise. Which is fine, I guess, but...
Well, it's just the 4 of us again.
Just without realizing it, I turned left instead of right.
I'm putting an end to this.
They're dropping fangs. Yeah, more fangs. Anything? No.
The Moon Maiden sure was beautiful.
Yeah, she seemed different somehow from the other nights.
Oh.
What a joke!
No, not you. Yeah, you. Where am I going? I'm going...
Ready to move on?
That would take me around to the inside, so... Around the outside. Yeah, so... DSX will be completed soon. Ah, maybe they dropped the saplings. Yeah. And then complete Chronicles, and then Motorhead, and then Painkiller. And then what? Change there. I haven't, except for a test stream a long time ago, I haven't streamed anything from my retro consoles yet. So I guess after Painkiller, I can do something from the retro consoles. I gotta remember to pay attention to what's dropping what. You're making a small computer, I assume. I think the 166 board I have is a micro ATX, small one. Oh wait, I forgot to pay attention. Did that treant drop a sapling? Damn it, I forgot to check. It should be the last thing I received in my items, so just don't sort. Lump of gold, amber bit. It didn't sort it, did it? Okay, no, yeah, I didn't. So no, I didn't get one then. I was hoping to confirm if they dropped it. Yeah, I replaced all my old computer cases with you know, modern black computer cases. For those, you know, those old white and beige cases, I actually don't have any nostalgia for them. My first PC in '96 was a black computer case. And I never really found them, you know, to look all that great, really. Where are you going? Okay, they are thrust. Yeah. Yeah, the whole beige white case thing never cared all that much for it. The only thing is everything I have, it's all black, so kind of hard to see it from each other. Everything kind of just blends in. And my ear just started ringing for whatever reason. I think with the earphones on and blowing my nose all that time. Sorry about that. Ear just started ringing like crazy. I don't have the volume on super loud or anything. I think it was just the pressure from when I was blowing my nose with the earphones on. You know, I did not get a magical sapling from him either. Pentium 200 is nice though. For games like the Cryptic Passage expansion for Blood, it won't run properly on anything over a Pentium 200. I mean, you know, it has to be Pentium 200 or under to run properly. And for whatever they use to program it, it has that problem doing whatever was made, so it's good having a system under 200 megahertz just for that. Or 200 or under. You can go up to 200, it's fine. I forget what it was called. You know, whatever type of programming it was, I always had that issue. I wasn't able to get Cryptic Passage for Blood running on my Pentium 500 because of that. But it works perfectly on the 166. Where am I going now? Okay, I need to go up.
Same strength me you did.
Well, I got no gold saplings yet. Hello? There is a patch for it to fix it, but the patch gave me the exact same issue. I couldn't run the patch. It had the same bug. So, you know, that didn't really help much.
Haven't you been this way already?
But like the version, you know, GOG has runs fine. They were able to patch it out. Another one up there. Oh, target this one. There. That site, PC Gaming Wiki, one of the best sites if you're trying to get any game to run really. And it has all the notes on, you know, what the best fixes are in that. Yeah. Yeah, that site helped me out quite a bit. Sometimes, you know, it just ends up like that, things won't work. That's one thing that's great for having multiple systems to, you know, try things out on.
I'm putting an end to this.
Incoming? I don't know that one. Yeah, I don't know that game. Less options, and that kind of surprises me. because a lot of the time, a lot of the bundled versions that I got were always like the Game of the Year versions. Like the Motorhead I have is
Now how about a break?
I think it works better and is a higher version or something rather than the retail version was. Yeah, like I got DSX, the original one, with my GeForce 3 card, and it's the Game of the Year version. Wonder if he drops saplings. Yeah, I didn't get a sapling from that guy again. Or maybe these guys drop saplings. Yeah, normally when something's bundled, you know, it's later on than what the game is released, so you normally get a better patched and complete version, or if not, you know, just the Game of the Year version itself. So surprising that a bundled one has less options. Oh, he flattened me. Oh yeah, you're playing Max Payne 2 now? Oh. Get up there. I've always known about Max Payne but never played them. Always kinda wanted to, but saw so much of them. Been a bit spoiled about it. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot to check if that little guy dropped a sapling. I don't think I've gotten one yet. And one thing I want to test out is extracting the GOG files of old games and seeing if I can get them run on my old hardware. I know you can do it at least with a few of them. And I didn't get any saplings from him either. So is it something I'm supposed to be picking up off the ground or something? You know, something I harvest? Check the items quick again. Yeah, no, I have not gotten any. Unless I missed them somewhere there. I don't think so. And I mean, they better be in this area, right? This is where I got the quest from, so I assume so. Get this one. Okay, fine. And now it goes this one. Oh yeah, it was right there. Yeah, apparently a lot of the old games on GOG have the disk images that you can extract from the files. So you just have to burn them to a CD and then burn the audio tracks onto the CD. And, you know, just use the CD like you had the original game. Now, one streamer I watched did that with the first Tomb Raider game. He was able to burn it to a CD with the audio files using Nero. You know, a data plus audio CD, just make it there. And then he was able to install it and play it in DOS on an old system. I wonder if the old floppy games have a bunch of floppy images on them. In them. And you did that with Quake 2? Yeah, I want to test that out. Alright, where am I going? So go up here. I mean, even if they come with, you know, MP3s or whatever, you can burn them as raw audio data onto the CD anyway. You know, Nero just translate that for you. A lot of games come with the FLAC files though, with the lossless. But yeah, that is something I want to test out. See if I can do that on my own. I need to get a whole bunch more CDRs. I got like half a pack left. And before those things go extinct. You know, when I buy a few packs, keep them on hand. You know, get some good quality ones while they're still around. Oh, she killed the fish and the thing one shot. Yeah, because the quality of the CDRs can make a big difference there. Being up here. Oh, nice. I'm sure lots of people still have them just lying around. They don't do anything with them. So they just, you know, go to flea markets and all that stuff. Yeah, with every... yeah. I got one of those for my tablet for watching movies and that. But, you know, a lot of computers don't bother to have physical media drives in them anymore, but when I build my computers, I always get, you know, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, CD writer. On my newest system, I still have a USB floppy drive attached to it. And a zip drive. Yeah, oh, what am I doing? No, why am I doing air lance? Okay, fine, go this way. I can't move the camera sometimes. I think there's one behind us attacking us, but I couldn't turn the camera to change target. Okay, there now I can go. Oh yeah, Raptor. If you're interested, just today before I started streaming, I posted on Twitter my setup for my streaming and retro computers on my HDMI consoles and all that. So if you want to see where I'm streaming from, it's all there. Some of the pics, like the pics of the console came out all staticky or something. I don't know why that happened. Maybe a shaking. I mean, I'm always kind of shaking of tremors, but... Well, there's that thing over there. Maybe he drops. Yeah, there. The sapling. I haven't gotten any, have I? Wait, somebody's fighting. What were you doing? Okay, you were fighting nothing? Yeah, she was fighting nothing. Okay, don't attack them yet. And 1 second again. Again, sorry about that. Freaking heater, I think, is plugging my sinuses there. Yeah, like kind of pixelated or something. And I used my phone and it took pictures of everything else fine, but when there were like 2 or 3 pictures where it's like all staticky or pixely or whatever you want to say. I don't know what a proper term is. Out of range? What am I targeting? Target. Who am I? Okay, I had to get closer to his foot. There we go. Yeah, for my PC setup and my HDMI console setup. I also posted all my physical console game collection. So if you're interested, you know, just check my Twitter. The last few posts I did has all the pictures on it. I don't have the biggest collection by any means, but I like what I got. You are annoying. There we go. Whoa. Check items again. A massive jaw. But yeah, still, where do I get these trees from? The saplings. I didn't miss anything I can forage, right? It better be in this area. Because it didn't indicate that to go somewhere else for it. Or did it? Did I not read something right? Montreal? What about Montreal? Oh yeah, I'm in Montreal. Oh yeah, I think I remember you saying you were in Montreal also. Okay, so it doesn't really client location, client. And they want a bunch of saplings. So I assume I get them from here. If not, I don't see where there's another hint where I can go get them. If it's something stupid like I can go buy them at the store in the city, I'm gonna be very upset. But like I said also, I need more money and need to level up again too, so still kind of fine. Wait a minute. Right. Oh, hello. Where am I going over here? Oh, hello. I just found a path to somewhere. I don't think I saw this before. Oh, chat. Yeah, I have not been here. Steal what now? Defense 30. And you are wearing those. Alright. So that means I bought them for everybody else too. Hmm. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, one thing I have not tried with is replacing caps and all that. I would like to replace caps on all my older stuff. I cannot go up here. I guess this is maybe for a quest area. Probably. Yeah, I can't get up there. Oh well, found a little area I didn't know about. Are these saplings I can take? No? Yeah. I basically just tore out all the old pill batteries from all my cartridges. I mean, well, I guess you can say I tore them out, yeah. Not the most, you know, not sophisticated, but, okay, well, gentle method, or I don't know, whatever, I forgot the word I wanted to use there. But I can, you know, put in a new battery now. I just have to use, electrical tape to keep it in place. I didn't weld, you know, a new socket on it or that. Yeah, I could have done a better job, but they're really welded in there, you know, good. It's not easy getting those things out. And I used, like a little kind of industrial knife set there. Well, maybe not industrial knife set, but, you know, a little knife set. And trying to get those things out when it slips. I almost freaking opened my wrist doing that. Oh no, I think I switched to a flathead screwdriver after though. There you are. But yeah, it wasn't easy getting the batteries out of there. They were welded in place good. Alright, do you have a sapling? Probably not. You know, but it worked, so I can replace the batteries. I'm keeping them without batteries for now. And when, you know, I want to play it, I'll just put a battery in there. Those pill batteries are not cheap, too. Like 20 bucks for 4 or something? That's another thing I don't want to get the very cheapest of, because when a battery leaks, I can destroy the board. Yeah, it'd be nice to replace all the caps with the solid state ones on my old, you know, systems and all that. And consoles. Where am I going? Going... yeah, this way. You know, maybe after Painkiller I'll stream some Atari. I got the 2600 there. And man, that board looks real bad. All the green paint is... why is she attacking that one? All the green, you know, paint is bubbling up and that. Okay, yeah, I can forge a tree here. I didn't get any magical saplings. I actually bought a welder too. I've never done it before though, and I'll be real nervous about, you know, touching it in my old hardware. To replace the caps and that. Apparently it's not the most difficult thing in the world, but you know, I just never did it before. Plus I got tremors, so my hands shake. That's not a good thing for welding, especially tiny little components like that. Him attack, yeah.
Let's finish this.
I did find someone not too far from me that does the restoration of old consoles and that. I wonder how much he charges though. Because, you know, the caps and all that are very cheap actually. I just get, you know, like I have my original PS2 that I would be very nervous about leaving with somebody. You know, get paranoid they just changed a part with, you know, change the motherboard with another PS2 that they already completed or that. And I want all my original stuff, so. I haven't been having to worry about health too often now. I didn't see what the guy dropped. I know the 40, I don't know. Maybe 25 though. An ice giant whisker. That doesn't help me. I don't know. I swear, if I just buy these saplings in a store. Ah, I know Gallery d'Anjou. I grew up in St. Leonard. With all the Italians. You know, during the 80s and 90s. I'm not Italian myself, but I have a, you know, much higher appreciation for Italian food and bakery and all that than most people. Used to go shopping and hang out at the Gallery d'Anjou back in the old days. I've not been there in about 2 decades now. Well, yeah, probably about 2 decades. I moved out in '99 to the plateau, or downtown in the plateau. I used to still go to St. Leonard when my father was alive, but he died a while ago too, so I haven't been there in a long time. Well, now the plateau is full of bed bugs. I do not want bed bugs. I just ran past everything here. But yeah, it's crazy expensive now. And for apartments that are not too great. Although the landlords keep letting the apartments go to shit, so then it becomes uninhabitable. So they kick everybody out and then turn them into condos. Or very expensive, even more expensive places to rent. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I'm very lucky where I am. I'm paying like half the average of the current price in the city right now. You know, unless I win the lotto or something, I am never moving from this place. They're gonna have to bury me in a closet or something. Alright, there was something... Oh yeah, butterfly there. Man, yeah, the world was almost rid of bed bugs and then just poof, they're all back again everywhere. Yeah, apparently we do not get the saplings here unless I just really miss something.
Haven't we been this way already?
Quiet you. Been every way already. You're an RPG character, you should know what grinding is. Nobody in this passage, apparently. And there we circled back to the summer area now. I mean, after this, there's just the inside area. I guess I'll check.
Things are looking up.
You know, I don't know if you have to get the saplings just in a completely different area. Which I would hope not, because... You know, they gave me the quest in this area, so... I hate that they keep you asleep or paralyzed after the fight ends. Once the fight ends, you know, get you out of the status effect. I mean, poison fine, but... Not sleep or paralyzed. This is just too annoying. I can't do anything. You just have to wait. Come on. That is so silly. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for about another 45 minutes there. And I gotta run the Canadian Tire and Maxi and that. Annoying having the little ones attacking you when you're fighting the big one. Anyway, we're back to just a 3 party member 2 now. No tag-alongs. I got 2 Trent faces. Why did he have 2 faces on him? Kinda weird. They're going. Wait, no. Yeah, this way. Yeah. No, you. I have not fought you yet. I don't know why you would drop a sapling, but whatever. No, I didn't see if the last guy... Oh no, yeah, I did see. He gave me the faces. I instantly forgot about that. Wait, yeah, no, you, yeah. Great, you backed up into the other ones. Now there's you. Oh, and now you. Come back here. There. Yeah, there's a butterfly there. I don't think that gives us saplings, but... Get up. Oi. And I forgot for... What's the other guy again? I forget his name, but I forgot what second tree I started skilling him in. I know Yuli is... I'm setting her as healer now. Oh, I think I was setting him as the... what do you call it? The elemental caster, yeah, that's it. What was I forget what I was training Leonard here in also. Doesn't matter. I don't have points to go up right now anyway. Where am I going, by the way? Okay, so we're right back at the beginning now. Oh yeah, and did that guy... I forgot to look at what he dropped. Oh yeah, no sapling from him. Sorry. We'll do a tour of the inner circle after this. You know, maybe there's something there that we have to harvest or whatever to get the sapling. Because with all this, you know, well, at least one of them should have dropped it once. But I have not gotten anything. Unless I just didn't see it in my inventory, which would be very annoying. Another level up. Yeah, two of these guys attacking me now though. Yeah, I need to see somewhere in the PS3 if it tells you how many hours you played a game. I would assume it would somewhere. Oh wait, in the save. Yeah, does the save say? I forgot. Check that again. Well, a lot of RPGs anyway will tell you how many hours you've been in. Get away. But I wonder for other games if the PS3 keeps track of how many hours you played. You know, like to find out at the end of the game how much time I spent. Look at that one's dead. Yeah. Butterfly there.
Let's finish this.
You're dead. No, I just got more faces and pearls. Nothing there. So yeah, save it around the corner. And that's where the village is, I think. I think I should go run in and check the store. If you can buy these saplings at the bloody, you know, general store. Where? Yeah, playtime. 69 hours. It's 69 hours and I don't even know how far I am from completing White Knight Chronicles 1. It says 2, but I'm playing 1 now. The White Knight Chronicles 2 gives you the first game, but it's an improved version. With on the disc. I do have the White Knight Chronicles 1 disc, but the one that's on here is, you know, an improved version, so I just played this one instead. So yeah, 70 hours already with this game. So run in and check the store quick. I am doing all the side quests and errands and whatever else they have there. So I'm probably gonna have quite a few hours in this game. All this time I'm wasting right now is just on errands that don't really give you the best you know, rewards, but just kind of doing them to complete them. I'm back up to 28,000 at least, so I did get some money from that. Okay, so yeah, she does not sell them. Yeah, it would have been more convenient, but it also would have made me upset, so I am kind of happy that she doesn't sell them. I'm just not figuring out where to get them right now. So check the inner circle now, I guess. I don't find it there. I don't know, maybe I have to look it up. I mean,
this will be our last glimpse of Faria for a while.
yes, we're sure. Okay, these guys are back already. Well, I guess I did reload the area, but still. And I don't think I can get up by there. There's a thing blocking it. I have to go around over there. Yeah. Oh well, need the farm anyway, so it's fine. Not the most exciting part of an RPG, but it's what you know, part of what an RPG is, so. No, turn over here. No, turn, don't, yeah. There. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I can't wait to play Painkiller again, though. That is such a good game.
Now how about a break?
I gotta finish that mortar head first, though. 2 days a week is not enough to get my skills back up with that. So, you know, the plan will be with all the games for 6 days a week, but every now and then, you know, I am gonna take a break and, you know, just play some RimWorld or Binding of Isaac or, you know, just something kind of random like that. That's why I originally wanted to play 3 different games a week. You know, 2 days for each game. But for skill-based games like Mortarhead and stuff like that, you know, it's not enough days a week to get those skills up to beat the game, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna mostly concentrate on one game at a time now. I just didn't want to play games like this during the week, because if I gotta go to work, you know, I gotta leave at a certain time to go to work, and if there's no save spot anywhere around, I'm kind of screwed. I gotta have to be careful with that. If I can actually get myself to start earlier, that'll give me a bigger buffer to end when I need to. Gotta work on my timing and everything else in life there. I also wanted to be, you know, working out and all this. Yeah, that has not happened yet. So yeah, I can go up there. Then I gotta go around the corner here.
Yeah, she seemed different somehow from the other knights.
But without the Ark and the Packmaker, her power is beyond our reach.
And I gotta remember to set a little goals thing in the Twitch panels. Did I miss an attack there, or what happened? Like I didn't get to do an attack, or I don't know, I just blinked when it happened. Oh, that was a big attack. Oh yeah, it's you, the rock thing. Get closer. Oh, wait, no, no. Where's the other one? There. Oh, you do have eyes. Didn't see his little red eyes before. Yeah, almost dead. I think I gotta blow my nose again. There.
Well, it's just the four of us again.
Yeah, sorry about that. Think I can collect over here.
How about a break?
Yeah, I've had this. I got the PS3 and 360 in 2008 and 8. I got that with my plasma TV. You know, I bought them all together. I didn't get any of them when they came out in 2005. But since then, I have not played a single PS3 or 360 game. I tried to start one or two now and then, but just never kind of got around to it. So, you know, it is 2019, and this White Knight Chronicles is the first PS3 game I am playing. Which is kind of sad. And I got a decent collection of PS3 games. Not the biggest one, but you know, when they came out, I got the ones I was interested in. Plus, my brother gave me a few there. Okay, that plant. Oh, change the. I can't look at it. The change target. I hate that. Yeah, so White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2 will be the first PS3 game I ever complete. Okay, now get rid of this stupid plant.
Anybody hurt?
Okay, I gotta go around there. No, this way.
So much for wishful thinking.
Can I harvest that? Only seen the butterflies and an occasional tree can harvest in this area.
Sorry, pal.
And maybe after Painkiller, I'll just play a whole bunch of Miss Pac-Man on the 2600.
Ready to move on? We've much to do.
That was always my favorite game as a little kid. I got good at that game as a little kid too. Got to level 78, I think. And that's, you know, between 3 and 5 years old before we got the NES. Spent a lot of time playing Miss Pac-Man. What's up there? All that. That'll lead me around the inside there. And then just back there, so I guess I'll go to the save point now and then go around clockwise again. So that's... There was a little camp over here before. I remember to repair. The heal it does over time anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hold on. Yeah, 70 hours. I used to have, I think, only 5 Wii U games, but then my brother gave me a bunch of them. And I found some cheapest sealed ones here and there on eBay. So I have finally have a few Wii U games to play now. You guys. And yeah, there's this place. Maybe magical saplings are in here? Come on. Butterflies. Can't go up there? Yeah, it looks like a stairway all the way up. Come on. Where are these damn saplings? Gonna fight you now. I can't move forward. You get attacked by both of them now. And a whole bunch of these guys. Gotta clear these out quick. Getting all of these attacking on you and you actually can die. Or, you know, a laid back JRPG. I've died quite a few times in this game. One thing I do want to pick up is the Atari 7800. You know, those Atari 2600s, the boards are just falling completely apart on all of them because they were so poorly manufactured. But the 7800 is backwards compatible with the 2600 fully. Has most of the same hardware in it. You know, keep 7800. Oh, I wonder. I have the wood grain 2600 Atari. So if I could get that modified to have the 7800 board in it, that'd be neat. Yeah, that'd be nice to do. I mean, I'll use the 2600 for as long as it keeps living there, but when I took it apart to clean it and that thing does not have much longer to live. The motherboard is deteriorating. Yeah, so camp is gone. Is there a butterfly somewhere here? I thought I saw one. Not the ones in the tree, the harvestable ones. Where I saw a butterfly somewhere. Oh yeah, right there. There we go, okay. You see it. Now he's gonna get attacked by both of these groups. Oh yeah? Yeah, the ColecoVision, I just know that it exists, but nothing besides that. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that'll play those games besides the ColecoVision. And one thing I wanted to do is get every cartridge console that has EverDrive. Because for, you know, the PS2s and all the disc consoles, it's getting real expensive to, you know, get disc for anymore. But for the cartridge consoles that have an EverDrive, you can at least get the EverDrive and still play the games on real hardware, which is what I want to do. So, you know, I want to pick up a Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, the Turbo Graphics that has the EverDrive for it. And there is a cart like that for the Atari 2600 too. We're gonna pick up that. You still find a lot of 2600 games around though. I got a sealed copy of Miss Pac-Man for the Atari 2600 for 30 bucks on eBay. And you know, I opened it up and that, and it's a real one. Yeah, I mean, Miss Pac-Man is a great game too, so I don't know, they just made so many of them and maybe nobody cares that it's cheap. But still, a sealed Atari any game for 30 bucks is pretty amazing if you ask me. And you know, it's a game that doesn't suck too, so... In fact, my favorite Atari game I got for 30 bucks sealed. And that is pretty amazing.
Done here?
Somebody else there? No. Yeah, just keep going here. Oh yeah, again. Just check if I got anything. I got some new stuff, but no new magical saplings. I hope it's not in a different area. He's in what area? I won't have to go through every single area just to find this bloody thing. Cove up here? Nothing there? Oh, hey, come on. What? Get out of my way. I'm gonna have to completely arrange my retro console setup there. It's gonna get a little packed if I get every console in there. Or at least every, you know, cartridge-based one. I'm not sure, but for like the Sega CD and I think the Dreamcast, I don't know if you can burn games onto a CDR and play them on there. I thought I heard yes for the Sega CD and maybe the Dreamcast, but If you can, because those games are getting very expensive to get too. You know, be nice to get consoles that I can do that with. I always try to buy my games, you know, have the official thing, but for a lot of these old games, you just can't. You know, buy my ports here and there if I have to and that, but I just want to play on the real hardware and that. You. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting these saplings in this forest though. Doesn't look like it. I just finished a round on the inside circle and I guess move on. I don't remember getting... I got a sapling something or other in one place, but I don't remember where that was. Nothing else is attacking? Flattened him. He is not slash. Did I do the good damage or... No, I did not. There we go. Just thrust. Right in the crotch. Stab. But yeah, getting a Atari 7800 in the case of a 2600 would be perfect. You know, get the caps replaced, make sure everything's welded in good, and... Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Can't see anything. Where am I? Whoa! There's you. I forgot about you. And there was some other special tree somewhere else. Yeah, maybe I get it from these things. Oh, yeah, it's already 7. Okay, so we're gonna check this tree, then I'll head back to the save point, and that'll be it for today. Get ready for shopping there. Alright, so you got any magical saplings? Do anything? Oh. No, you must be for a quest. Nothing? Alright. Yeah, there was a save right there, so... That'll be it for today. It was only a 3-hour stream, I think, for today. Which is much, much shorter than I wanted the weekends to be, but... It's fine. Life comes up now and then.